This book will seriously mess with your head. House of Leaves by Mark Z. Danilevsky has accumulated a small cult following over the last 20 years for its unique format and horrifying story. This book could be categorized as an existential horror meta-narrative, meaning a story within a story within a story, by layering the truth of the narrative through multiple unreliable and contradictory perspectives. You might want to buckle up because things will get really confusing really quick. Will Navidson, one of the book's protagonists, moves with his family into a seemingly ordinary home on Ash Tree Lane, yet the house suddenly appears bigger on the inside than it is on the outside. The house then slowly begins to devolve into an endless pitch-black maze that is constantly shifting, stretching, expanding, reorganizing rooms, and so on and so forth. These horrific events are recorded by Navidson in a documentary called The Navidson Record, which acts as a base for an academic study conducted on this found footage by an old man named Zampano. Unfortunately, Zampano dies due to unknown causes, leaving his neighbor Johnny Truant, a tattoo artist and the second unreliable narrator of our story, to uncover Zampano's unfinished manuscripts and endless sea of footnotes and insane ramblings. Johnny then begins to journal his own desperate attempts at trying to decipher Zampano's work and complete it, yet the deeper he delves into this mystery, the scarier it becomes. Two big plot twists that are pretty early on in the story reveal that the Navidson record never really existed in the first place, and furthermore, Zampano was a blind man, making it impossible to see or analyze such works of fiction. So basically, this book is a novel about a journal, about an academic paper, about a fictional documentary on a house. Yeah, good luck understanding any of that. Now, as you've seen earlier, this book is completely non-traditional in its formatting, being categorized as ergodic literature, which basically means literature that takes a lot of time and effort to traverse and decipher. You'll be wandering this literary maze through footnotes, unfinished ramblings, academic papers, scientific formulas, interviews, and so on and so forth. Also, as a neat detail, the word house is always highlighted in blue throughout the whole book, but I'll let you figure out why. What's really interesting about this book's typography isn't where it is, rather, it's where it isn't. The reader becomes aware of such gaps in the text, such voids of information which are unshaped by human perceptions. In one way, this reflects upon how we, as readers, discuss and analyze visual media, alongside the subjective experiences of reading a book, how readers insert their own thoughts to make sense of the unknown, and, as the opening of the book states, we all create stories to protect ourselves. It's very clear that this book is not for everybody. Hell, even the first page agrees with me. Okay, I have clearly rambled on way too long about this book, but I truly recommend it to those who want to immerse themselves and are willing to put in the time and effort to understand it. Which is why